Jacksonville Jaguars at home, hoping a week off can help them snap the 4-game losing streak they're on.
2nd and 1, Jones, intercepted! What a pick!
They get the Houston Texans, who just can't seem to right the ship either.
Stroud back in the end zone, he's got to be careful, it's a safety! Wow, the defensive stop of the game.
Texans have lost 3 of their last 4 now. C.J. Stroud's play has not been up to C.J. Stroud standards. 2 interceptions last week, a sub-80 rate, has been sub-80 in 4 straight games now.
Stroud steps up in the pocket, flags come in, Stroud in the middle of the field, intercepted! Kenneth Murray leaps high in the air to intercept the football. That'll be the 2nd INT thrown by Stroud today.
Houston's O-line, a major reason Stroud has been struggling, pressured over 40% of the time last week, took 4 sacks, has taken 4+ in 3 of their last 4.
Simmons knocks him down.
We talked about left guard being a problem.
This week, Stroud has Trayvon Walker and Josh Hines-Allen to worry about. The team doesn't have a ton of sacks, but Hines-Allen has 5, Walker with 7.5.
Hurts, pressure coming, and Hines-Allen buries him. 2nd sack today.
As for the Jacksonville D Stroud is up against overall, I suppose it's an insult to the letter D. Use you or something, man. Leave me out of this. Gave up a Bob's 50 burger with a couple pickles last time we saw them. Over 28 points per game allowed on the year. Bottom feeders on 3rd down and in the red zone.
2nd down and 4. Blocked there by Zylstra. It's caught by Jamison Williams. There he goes. Foot race with Miller. Foot race with Savage. That is 6.
Stroud and Nico already know about Jacksonville's secondary. They shredded it the first time they met. No team with a higher rating allowed. No team giving up more yards per attempt.
11th reception, 145 yards on the day. 26-yarders on that one, which is his longest reception of the day.
Collins comes in off his best game since returning from injury, 92 yards, a TD.
Going long for Nico Collins, he's got it!
Only other guy of note from last week, Tank Dell, big catch, 73-yard outing.
Play action, they will go to the middle of the field for Tank Dell, and Dell's got it! A little spin move!
Stroud's other options, Dalton Schultz, 20 yards last week, Robert Woods, 8, John Mechie, 6. Texans' run game comes in cold, too. Joe Mixon, just 22 yards, 1.6 per run. He's been their most consistent O guy, but under 2 a carry in 2 of their last 3.
You go to Mixon. Mixon's had trouble getting going today, and he's ripped down.
Jacksonville's front, at least, hasn't been terrible against the run, holding running backs under the league average. Give those boys an orange slice.
Eric Armstead, Chad Muma there, and actually it's a loss of 1 on the play.
Now to Houston's defense. Not all 32 points they gave up last week were on them per se, but they're also looking to rebound. Gave up 278 yards to Will Levis, a rating over 120, over 11 yards per attempt because they gave up 2 pass plays of 60+ yards.
Okonkwo, he's got some inside Texans territory, inside the 35-30, 25-20, he may go, stiff arm, end zone!
Will they face Trevor Lawrence? He's like, yeah, my toe is still bothering me. Sorry, I need to find that Aaron Rodgers doctor. Or maybe go stay in that dark house thing until the season's over. Thought it was your shoulder, Trev. Oh yeah, that's killing me too. Lawrence had not been playing great prior to getting hurt, but better than Lil Mac.
And to the side, an incomplete, looking for Gabe Davis.
Someone tell Doug Peterson, B is left body punch, up and B is left face punch, down on the D-pad to block. Clearly he's not getting it. Jacksonville's offense under 8 points with Mac Jones in the saddle, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 69.3 yards per game. I thought that was his rate at first, but that's all the way down at 51.
Jones launches end zone, closest man is a Viking. It is picked up by Bynum.
With Jones at QB the last 2 games, 4 sacks taken, they get a pass rush this week that did some serious shopping last week. Sacked Levis 8 times, Will Anderson 2, he has 9.5 in 10 games. Daniil hunted him down 3 times, has 10.5 now.
Being pursued by Hunter from the backside, and Hunter takes him down for a sack.
2 Jaguars pass catchers of note on this side of the coin as well. Brian Thomas Jr. over 60 yards per game, scored 5 times, a bright spot in what has been a gloomy 2024 in Duval.
Jones on a cross, he's got Brian Thomas.
Evan Ingram over 5 catches, over 40 yards per contest. With Christian Kirk out, those 2 are the biggest threats through the air.
And out it goes, and caught here, Ingram.
Jags' rush attack has had a few decent outings. Tank Bigsby hitting at 5.5 a run, 4 touchdowns, 70+ yards 5 times, 100+ twice.
It's Bigsby up the gut, plows over over a few more would-be tacklers and gets it down close to the 40.
They'll mix in Travis Etienne as well, 4 a pop so far, 36 yards per game rushing. Houston held Tennessee to 4 a run overall, but gave up 5 a carry to Tony Pollard over 100 yards. This is round 2 of Houston and Jacksonville. First one was good, week 4. Stroud 345 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nico 151 yards. Lawrence 2 touchdowns, no picks. They were up late. Stroud marched them down the field, wins it with seconds left on the clock.
It's Dare, and the Texans score. It is over. The Houston Texans come back to beat the Jaguars